them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you give your neck. There's no time. The fact that you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
On second down, here's Barkley. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Barkley gets it on third down. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here. Throwing here, Hurts. Caught just shy Nice work there to cancel out the penalty and then some. That's 9 yards, 2nd and 6 coming up.
A 10-yard pickup. It's 2nd and goal.
Back to throw,
At the
Hurts.
3-yard line.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... the ball can hit the ground on this side.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix's gonna throw straight away. Short pass brought in. And he's gonna be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. I'm not gonna call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They're going to run it here. It's Birdgang Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Penix now on 1st down. He's got a man left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, Penix. Hauled in by Gray. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Birdgang Robinson touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Xavier Gipson now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Working quickly here.
15 yards on the play. That's good for Eagles.
First down, a run with Barkley. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles break the tie here in the first.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Falcons 7. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They start out 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. 72.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
On first down, here's Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Going power with a big tight end. And And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
Robinson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Let's go! 19, check, ready?
Again, it's Robinson. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Trimmer.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Finds room to the 30. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
From the pistol, Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And no gain after the catch, but the gain still out across midfield. There to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
A gain of 12. And
They send a man in motion.
63.
Barkley off the pistol give. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Eagles. With it, 3rd and 2. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. On 4th down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
13 yards.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Finds Diablo there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds Brown, right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Falcons 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, Penix to the air. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Now they'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Jukes away from one. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Hawk 7, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Take over.
Going to the ground again on first. He has this down to the 34. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
Kate, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say feed the run game.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Play action. Here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass is cut at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Penix. Completed over the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 18, Radley. 18, Radley. Hup.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He has it! And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Falcons, 19. Bradley Pinion set to...
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Gibson now to return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And now they face 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Running back, motioning right. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has it down close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Back to throw it. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go, Sack, let go.
Penix now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. Rolling out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So they're left with 4th down here.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fielded at the 11. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. 73. Hey. Crown up Yeti.
On first down, Hurts buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
It's a screen to Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
48-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Great, set.
First down, and they go right back to him. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Great, set. You on left. Delta.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Great, Delta.
Barkley again here on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running left, this is Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix here from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. 3rd down, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by 16. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
19, charge.
And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.